Well, Alex, pretty interesting week. A little bit disruptive, possibly, but how have the boys been feeling here at the training ground?
Yeah, look, obviously we were meant to play a game midweek, which now has been cancelled. So for us, it's sort of just been a pretty much normal week since the game against Perth. We had recovery the day after, then had a day off, and now we have our 3-day lead into obviously the game against the Wanderers. But it's pretty much been business as usual here. Once obviously FFA made the statement that the league's going to go ahead, as I said, it's been pretty much a normal week. The boys and the club have put in place measures at the training ground to make sure that everyone's safe and gives us the least possible chance of obviously contracting the virus. So for us, it's focus on Saturday night against the Wanderers and picking up 3 points and getting closer to that Premiership.
What sort of measures have they been putting in place at the club?
Yeah, look, they've isolated the training ground so that only A-League players can come to the ground, no one from outside. None of the younger academy teams are using the facility, so it's pretty much just us here and us only using our facilities and our training grounds. So I think that's the best they can do in the circumstances, and let's hope it works.
Just ensuring everyone's washing hands as well, those sort of precautions?
Yeah, those sorts of measures have been in place for about a month now. I think our department, the sports science and medical department, have been pretty clear on hygiene and making sure, every chance we get we're washing hands and remaining as clean as possible, and just giving ourselves the best chance to stay healthy and really try to avoid this virus. Obviously
the games are still going ahead, as you mentioned. The Wanderers derby this weekend will be played behind closed doors. Usually the derby gets a really big build-up and hype, but obviously this week there's other things to be thinking about. Are you guys all still very focused on it being a derby?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's strange, I suppose, as you said, the lead-up to a derby is usually all about the fans, the passion, the atmosphere on game day. All those things are a little bit different, especially when there's going to be no crowd there on Saturday, which is going to be pretty strange. But as I said, we've got our goals and our focus that we've sort of set at the start of the season. We've got things that we want to achieve, and one of them is the Premiership. And we're very close to doing that. So for us, it's all about getting 3 points, as I said before, and that brings us one step closer and one game closer to getting that done. And so that's all the talk's been about this week, really. Do you think it will feel like a derby at Bankwest at all when you're in? No, I think it'll feel a little bit different for sure. I think as I said, derbies are all about the fans and the atmosphere. For us players, obviously we enjoy those games, and because of that reason, because the fans and the atmospheres in the stadiums are so great. And so of course it's going to be a little bit different this week, I think, but that's the way it is. We've got to get on with it. It's closed doors for a reason. It's to keep us players and everyone else safe, and other sports are doing it, so there's no point whinging about it. We just got to get on with it.
Do you have any advice for the fans who can't get into the game specifically on what to do?
Oh, I mean, look, it'd be great if you can support us by watching. Obviously you can't come to the venue, but watch us on TV, watch us in any of the venues if they're open, I suppose, and support us that way. Send us through some messages, whatever you can do, because we'll still really value your support going forward for the rest of the season, even though you most likely can't be there watching us live.